Hello there, and welcome to my tutorial about dining halls in Dwarf Fortress. In this video, I'm going to explain how to set up your dining hall, what's important about them, what they are good for, what's the difference between a public dining hall and a private one, and all things in between. The room we are carving out down here is going to be our example public dining hall. So to make it work, we will require a door and a table. Technically, that's all it requires to announce something as a dining hall. I don't want to be a monster though, so we're going to put up a chair as well, because, it's no fun to eat when you don't have a chair. Besides that, this is really all it takes to announce something as an official dining hall. As soon as these items are installed, we're going to make the zone setup. And then your dwarves will seek these places to grab something to eat. Your dining hall is basically like an enhanced environment for your dwarves to eat at and have positive thoughts while doing so. So to announce it, we're going to go here into the zone menu. We make sure that we include the surrounding walls too, because they add to the value, and then that's all. You can then assign the dining hall either to a certain person, or you can leave it like that. If you do so, it's available for everybody. The next thing we need to put in now are as many tables and chairs as we possibly can fit in. But there is a very, very important rule behind that. Your dwarfs are solitary eaters. They don't like to have anybody else at their table. It really makes them very uncomfortable. So set your halls up in a manner that there is always only room for one chair per table, and you're set. The total impact of your meal of your dwarfs in the dining hall will be determined by the total value of the room. In a nutshell, the more valuable the room, the more happy the dwarf. So that means in most environments, just smoothing and engraving the environment already does a pretty big job. But you can also go crazy with insanely valuable tables and chairs and the like. So every little effort you take makes your people happier. You can also install a mist generator via a waterfall, because this is a great room to install that, if possible for you. And yeah, generally, as a rule of thumb, you should always try to have at least 20% of your total population as available dining room space. So it never hurts to have a lot of dining room places, especially since these rooms allocate their value over the total furniture inside there. So in a nutshell, making a huge dining hall with lots and lots of tables and probably even constructed floors out of some semi-valuable things, or something you just have in abundance, like alloy metals or anything, will just increase the power of your dining hall, and the limit is just your fantasy in that regard. The other option is to attach a dining hall to a certain apartment, like we have it here. So here I drew the dining hall and then I assigned it to a certain dwarf, as we require it, for example, here for the Baron. Well, my Baron needs a tomb still, but that's another day's topic. So this way, you can assign the dining hall to a certain person. This is interesting when you don't want them to eat at a specific place, or for certain noble people, it is just a necessity. And so all in all, you should also pay attention to the positioning of your dining halls. I like to keep my dining halls not as far away from my work spots, so my workers don't have to traverse a insanely huge distance for their meals. And another thing that could help, if you're if everything works on out as intended, is to set up a stockpile zone inside your dining hall. Let's say something like here, for prepared meals. So you get on over into the food tab, prepared meals, and then you allow it like that, and put up a restocking job up there wherever you store your food. The thing here is, that's no guarantee that your dwarfs will pick up their food from the designated stockpile, though. It's just it's something you can do, but don't rely too much on it. There's still a nice chance that your dwarf will just grab the food from the place where he or she prefers to. And that's pretty much it. That's the basics about dining halls. You don't need to configure anything else. Just pay attention that you never have two chairs at one table, and feel free to just slap in as much valuable stuff as you can in there, because the more value, the happier the dwarf while he or she's eating. Alright, I hope you found that helpful. Feel free to let me know in the comment section what you like to add or what you think about it. I also would enjoy some thumbs up on that video, and so does the algorithm. And last but not least, consider subscribing if you enjoyed the video. There's daily content like that coming up from me, so chances are you like the rest of the stuff as well. And there is also a link to the entire playlist of my Dwarf Fortress tutorials in the description box below. So, thanks for watching this video. Thanks for checking this out. Have a wonderful day, and see you soon.